So Computex 2026 just happened and we found out where all the brands are spending their R&D budgets. So as always, there was some amazing stuff and some not so amazing stuff. Let's talk about it. Now, no Computex can go by without that cool guy in the leather jacket. This time around, the headline grabber was obviously the RTX Spark chip. So the RTX Spark is kind of like the direct competitor to Apple silicon chips. So basically it's 128 GB of unified memory, a custom ARM CPU, and yes, something along the lines of the RTX 5070 combined on a single chip. Now what's interesting is this laptop might not be for everyone because it has 128 GB of memory, and 128 GB of memory should cost you anywhere between 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Imagine 128 GB of memory. The kind of things you should be able to do on that chip on a laptop should be insane. Now Nvidia claims that you can do everything under the sun, from gaming, from content creation to running local LLMs, the works. So slated to launch later this year or early next, we will be eager to check this out. Moving on, Samsung announced 4K 360Hz QD OLED panel. Imagine that, a 360Hz 4K panel. Best of luck for getting the graphic card which will actually run this smoothly. However, the funny part is, the day Samsung announced this, the very next day, there were so many brands announcing similar spec monitors. Guess who supplied the panel to them? No prizes for guessing. A quick note about this monitor: it has two modes of operation and can also run at 1080p 680 Hz. Wonder what's the use case for that? क्या करेगा भाई? Valorant 500 FPS का एक FPS देखोगे, तब भी रैंक नहीं बढ़ने वाला है. So tricks which kind of started the trend of having a screen on your AIO. They actually started it, everyone followed it, have done something unique. They have a hologram on your AIO. Now personally, I don't think these kind of things add value to your PC, but hey, that's just my opinion. They do look cool though. मतलब स्क्रीन से हट के हर जगह स्क्रीन रख के कुछ मिलने नहीं वाला है आपको. It's just that temporary flex. But again, like I said, that's just my opinion. And let's see if this trend catches on. That would be interesting to see. Now moving on to Noctua. They kind of did the impossible. They actually launched an AIO. After all these years, we have an AIO from Noctua. Now Noctua also showcased a separate prototype, which is kind of like a pumpless AIO. It vaporizes the coolant, cools the thing it needs cooling, in this case the CPU, since it's an AIO, and it comes back, gets condensed again and then goes back again. It performs similar to a regular AIO cooling a 9950X. Can't wait for that to be an actual production product. That'd be really cool. Nobody needs pump failures to mess their shit up. For me personally, the highlight, which actually is a highlight for me because the kind of innovation it takes to make a case like that from Fantex is pretty killer. I mean, it looks nothing like any PC ever. It's a conversation starter for sure. It separates all the components into its own individual compartments, so to say. And yeah, it looks nothing like ever before. So yeah, I'm super excited. We'll probably try to get that specific cabinet to India. If enough of you are interested, do let us know in the comments. I myself would definitely upgrade to this cabinet. Peace. Thank you for watching.